Okay, we are so back. We're finally caught up. This is the seventh installment of the 2025 New York Times puzzles. Um, and we just did the Monday. We're fresh. That was a great warm up, and now we're starting the Tuesday. No further ado. Let's get into it. Disordered state. Uh, could be a mess. An after dinner order might be dessert. So yeah, let's come back because I'm not entirely 100% sure. Irrefutable. Could be a number of things. Arc numbers. Yeah. I was gonna say on a different day this could be like Arkansas phone numbers, but that would be weird. This could be Noah's Ark. Yeah. Anyways, let's get to one that we know for sure. A list shortener might be et al. Uh, Instead of listing out all the authors on a research paper, you can end it with et al. Is my understanding of how that works. A UPS shipment is a package, delivery, do-it-yourself website. That Etsy? Maybe? Communists want to dismantle it. It's ism. Capitalism? Capitalism. This ISM kind of throws me off here. Makes me think, or I guess suggests that the answer would have ism. Valley in which it's easy to get a cab. Cab. I no longer read that as taxi. I read that as cab. Cabaret? Cabaret is something else. It's a red wine, okay? It's a red wine. Look it up yourself if you're curious what it stands for, because I'm probably going to do the same thing after this. I have no idea what this is. Scandinavian language, perhaps? Only sprinter, male or female, to hold world records in 100, 200, and 400 events. That's absolutely insane. But I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. Pushover. The word for this. It's not coming to mind. Listen, if something doesn't come to mind immediately, we're skipping it and coming back to it, because it's not that we don't know it. It's that it's hard to recall from memory on the spot live. All right. Mexican dish similar to taquitos might be tamales. Perhaps TikTok phenomena. The viral video is something like that. It's conditioned on regular payments. Ion. Maybe it has ion in it. Okay, so I see it. Capitalism. Yeah. Okay. Now I understand. This is Minion. Mini ion. Let's do the downs here now that we got some letters. It's not tamales. Sorry, I said that like an American. Tamales. It's not tamales. Is that better? Even a smidge might be at all. Rocker Frank? Frank? Ooh, I don't know. Roth. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got some proper nouns. Is this an Alp? Maybe this is one of the Austrian/Swiss Alp. And this is a haze or days. An after dinner order is a decaf. Sure, okay. This Mexican dish is flautas, perhaps. Sacred insect in a hieroglyph is a scarab, the Egyptian beetle. Something at most. Sorry, not something. It's blank. It's not blank. It's something that means at most. Irrefutable. How often have I blank? Played? Often quoted line from Return of the Jedi when the rebels are ambushed. Return of the Jedi. That is episode 6? I watched those movies so long ago. On the blue side is Democratic. One paying a flat fee might be a tenant. A tenant pays for a fee to live in a flat. If you're from anywhere outside the US, you might call it a flat. We call it an apartment here. You believe me now? Is this twos? Is it not Etsy? My mistake. Clout. Protagonist. Yeah. Shakespeare's first tragedy. I'm not gonna get that. Jazzes up. Excites, amp up. Maybe. Olive oil has many of them. Many uses. Kind of a weird way to phrase that, but I guess that makes sense. Rita Skeeter is the journalist witch in the Harry Potter books. What a name. J.K. Rowling, what a name. Rita Skeeter. Reminiscent of Cho Chang, the Chinese girl. Chinese British, excuse me. You Chinese? I mean, if she's just generic East Asian and her name is Cho Chang, then that is something that I'm not going to comment on right now. This is subscriptions. Subscript. Yeah, subscript ion. Keep going. We'll come back to the ones that we aren't 100% sure of. Ours contain about 700 megabytes of information. 700 megabytes isn't a lot, considering it's like something that I assume is like in your brain. I thought this would be amps up, hypes up, Ticket, Simone, robes and such. Oh, is this garb? And this is jeans? I still don't know who that is. I'm gonna need more letters there to make a guess. House calls. Not sure. Pig. We do know this. It's Peppa Pig. An outbuilding. REO Speedwagon. Pottery of making and illustration, for example. The hobby is an art. What's cooler than being cool? Ice Cold, 2003. The song is called Hey Ya by Outkast. Not Hey Yay. It's hard to believe. A bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie, I think, is the expression. Pity party. Whoa, that's good. Let's get some of these down. Not REO Speedwagon? Is it not jeans? Zoom fatigue. It's a new something. So maybe it's like Neo, right? Neo, the prefix meaning new. Baby carrier in Bath. Bath, is that Germany? How do you say crib? Bath is capitalized, which means I think it's referring to the city, but I just don't know where it is. And then the answer is going to be in that language. You get the picture. Excuse me? Is that really a substitute for you get the picture? UK channel nickname with the. Is this the BBC? Is this the Beeb? Not to be confused with Justin Bieber. The Beeb, B-I-E-B. Classic Angela Davis do. Is that an afro? Drum kit component might be a hi-hat. A rubber bone might be a dog toy. Stay. Maybe don't go. Starts working remotely. Whoa, that's good. Be like, oh, hello? Oh, something? Ooh. Maybe it's OOH. Ooh. Formal farewell. Not sure. Competed, so past tense, and part of a triathlon means it's either ran, swam, or biked. Hurls forcibly in modern slang is to yeet. To yeet something is to hurl something. Grammy-winning Dua is Dua Lipa. Kind of place that's beside the point. Somewhere that's next to a peak of sorts. I don't know. Talk measure. Yeah, I don't know. High stat for a heavy hitter might be an RBI. Runs batted in. Okay. Let go my ego. We're going to just speed through these now because I see we've taken 11 minutes to get 40% done. Island Kingdom. Is this Ionia, maybe? And I'm not talking about League of Legends. Stopped playing that game many years ago. Random number generator. Might be a die. Still contending is to be in it, like you're still in the race. Protest seeking a different arrangement with landlords. So this is a rent strike. You strike out the word rent in the clue. Very clever. I like that. Philippine currency might be peso, similar to the Mexican currency. Something to do with colonization, perhaps. Just a guess. Philippine peso. Di niente. I don't know what that means. Is that Italian? Salad root might be a beet. A beet is a root that goes in a salad. Troll. Troll blank, huh? Kind of jar might be a mason jar. And contraceptive is IUD. This is adieu. Whoa, that's good. Might be ooh baby. And that leads me to believe that this is going to be the Beeb. Starts working remotely is to log in. It's not Ionia. Sorry, League. Island Kingdom. Attack measure. This might be rotations per minute. You get the picture. Zoom fatigue is a Neo something? What are these letters? I'm a little confused, to be honest. A shocker? Is a... Huh. Are these arts? Oh, Bath is in England, not Germany. A baby carrier, like a baby carriage is called a pram there, right? Arts? Oh, I skipped this clue. Equine, horses eat oats. Respectful title, that's an anagram. So this is Sri or Sir, is my guess. They're anagrams of each other, but which one is it? Probably Sri. And this is going to be Nina Simone. I just need some more letters sometimes. An outbuilding might be a barn. My mistake is... Is it going to be I'm sorry? You believe me now? Something I say. TikTok phenomena are trends. Jazz is up. Might be to... It's not amps up. It's... Is it heps up? Oh, it's a trap. It's a trap? I thought that was from Star Trek. I'm not gonna lie to you. But knowing it's from Star Wars, you know. assuming it's from Star Wars, will help me finish this puzzle. The UPS shipment might be a crate. Irrefutable is gonna be solid. And yeah, I'm not familiar with this quote, but laid beneath rain on a strange roof sounds like a very contemplative thing to do. At most, you could also say or less. We're gonna have to guess a vowel here. I think it's probably gonna be a vowel. House calls. Is it garb? Is it an A here? Pity party exclamation. You get the picture. Oh, it's gonna be etc. I thought it was gonna be etc, etc, etc. Okay, okay, etc. It's not logs in, it's logs on, and this is prego. Does that mean please? An island kingdom is Tonga, kind of place that's beside the point. Oh, it's the ones place. It's the ones digit. So if you are writing like 11.5, the ones digit next to the point is the 1. Yeah, sure. Tonga. Zoom fatigue? Troll? I have no clue what this is. Troll army? So that I've got here through context clues of a shocker is a noun, and nouns sometimes end in er, which is why I put r here, and then the only letter that would make sense here is an army, and ism still works, right? Like that's definitely it's valid in the English language. So yeah, maybe troll army. Pity party exclamation is maybe poor me. Eye opener. Nice. Okay. An eye opener is a shocker. This is going to be house calls. So when the House of Parliament votes on something, it's A's and nays, ayes and nays maybe. So it's neologism. Okay. That all feels good so far. I don't think there's any that I'm not sure about in this section. Arc numbers. Maybe I'm going to take out Etsy. The first rule is to not get too attached to any answer because anything could be wrong. Let's say this is 2s, like we said earlier. You believe me now is what did I say? Oops, sorry is my mistake, and this is gonna be how. Clout is sway. And pushover is patsy, so peps. To jazz up, to pep up, sure, totally. And now we're gonna guess vowels. E, A, O, I, U. Y? Uh-oh. No, don't tell me there's something else wrong. Okay, so this is another proper noun I'm not sure of. A disordered state. Probably a daze. Arc numbers. I feel good about all of these. This one I'm not sure of. Peps up. Trends, subscription, jeans. Oats, Sri. Is it not neologism? I feel like all the acrosses make sense though. All the acrosses make sense and it matches the tense of the clue. Logs on, hi-hat, beeb. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby. Capitalism. Flautas? Maybe it's... Is it not an O or Ida? I'm thinking of Or Ida, which is the frozen potato brand. That's obviously not it. Titus. Arita. I mean, that sounds right to me. Am I thinking of the Grand Teton? Something is not right here. I'm looking at my keyboard here again. Like, what is A, E, I, O, U? Oh, Titus. Titus. Yeah. How often have I lain? Okay, so we stumbled a little bit at the end. Putting in all the vowels and actually, you know, processing them in my mind instead of just mindlessly putting in vowels helped me see that Titus is a familiar character in Shakespeare's works, at least in my brain. And then I was like, what is Irena? That's not really I mean, that could be someone's name. If that's someone's name, I apologize, but that's not what I would guess for someone's name. But Irena certainly could be. And Lane and Lade are pretty much synonymous in my opinion. And then yeah, that was the only error. So looks like we got there in the end. All right, if you made it to the end, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. See ya.